Hello! Okay, so today I wanted to do a review of the windscreen. It's not worked out for me, so I'm getting rid of it, but I wanted to give you an opinion of it and a review of it in case it might work for someone else. Now this is the 40 quid universal motorcycle 4-point screen that you see all over eBay and Amazon. And I got it because I wanted some form of wind protection for longer motorway rides. I got it just before I went to Ireland, and if I'm riding sort of down to Devon or Scotland or whatever, it's several hours on the motorway and you don't want 70-mile-an-hour wind the whole time. But this wasn't the screen for me. I got it because it was 40 quid. I didn't want the upright touring screen just because I didn't like the look of it so much on the cruiser, and I couldn't pay hundreds for the proper batwing fairing, which I would then have had to spend even more to have painted because they all come in black and Binky is white. But this was a mistaken purchase, frankly. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't direct the wind right for me. Aesthetically, when I've got it set up properly, I like it. If I have this right down over the light and just swept back, it looks really good. It does fuck all for wind protection. It just blows it all into my body. But hey, it looks really, really good. If I have it higher and flatter, like a traditional screen, the best I get is it blows the wind straight into my visor. It just doesn't work for my particular height. So I'm only 5'10", but I've got short legs and a long back, so I sit high-ish on the bike and it just doesn't work for me. Also, it doesn't do anything in terms of protecting your hands, which, you know, if you're on a long ride, some kind of hand protection is nice. Didn't work for that. But it is a good looking screen and it does work. It would work beautifully, I think, on a 125, especially with a bit shorter rider. It's solidly made. I mean, that's going nowhere. But, and here is the but, the actual positioning hardware is dodgy as fuck. So if we bring you around here, what we see is these are the right-angled plastic clamps, and what they do is, you can see the bar goes in and then the bolt goes through. They have snapped so many sodding times. I had to get a mate to 3D print some new ones, and even then I've had to pad the bar. I've had to pad the bar itself with insulating tape to make it fit properly. If you look at the ones down here, they simply don't fit properly. They simply don't fit properly at all. Let's go around there. It's just not good. I've used washers, but it really is a case of you get what you pay for with this. It was a 40 quid screen, and with a 40 quid screen you expect 40 quid screen parts. For local rides at home and my day-to-day stuff, I'm just not having a screen because I like, as I've said in my previous video, I like having the complete open road in front of me. It's only on the longer runs, if I go to Devon, as I say, or Scotland or whatever, or hopefully continental Europe soon, that I want some kind of protection. And this isn't it. So I can't afford a batwing at all, so I'm going to get some 15 quid hand guards, which just clamp to the mirror post, just clamp on there, and I'm going to get an old school straight up touring screen, just to put on with 2 mounting points when I tour slightly longer. But don't let that put you off. If you want it for looks, if you are a bit shorter, or if you have a smaller bike frame, because I mean the C800 is quite a sizable bike, because it's the same frame as the bigger ones, just with a smaller engine. So everything's a bit large, and that just doesn't fit this bike frame. As I say, if you've got the 125 Intruder or any 125 Cruiser, it would be amazing. It would work perfectly, and I'd highly recommend it. But not for me. Not if you've got a longer back, if you're taller, say 6 foot plus, or have a larger bike frame. It just doesn't work. But would I recommend it for a smaller bike or a smaller person? Absolutely. I'll have this one up on eBay and Facebook soon. Fancy buying it? Drop me a message. 30 quid. Until next week, when I may go back to doing something mental healthy if I'm inspired, I shall see you then. Bye.